this video, I want to start building the iron farm. The reason why I want to build the iron farm is because I told you before that the vault is going to need a lot of hoppers, and that requires a ton of iron, and that requires a lot of time to produce. So I want to get started on that now, so I can start generating iron while I fix up spawn and build other stuff. And I also want to talk to you guys about this chicken farm that I built. I went to sleep and woke up. I had about 8 hours of sleep, and I woke up to a ton of food. There you go, over here. So this farm produced about 9 stacks in about 8 hours. So that's about a stack per hour. And the amount of chickens I used in here for the adult pen, I just had an inventory fill of eggs, so 27 stacks, and I just spammed them in here. And how I did that, I got one adult chicken first and put them in here, and just spam the eggs, because when a baby chicken spawns and you shoot them with an egg, they'll fly up and they might escape. But with the adult chicken here, it prevents that, because the chicken will land here or not even get high enough, and once they do, they'll immediately run into the pen where the adult chicken is. So that's how I did that, and it was pretty. It only took about 5 minutes, and you have to wait another 20 to 30 minutes for all of them to grow, so your farm can be actually functional. So there's that. Someone already took a stack, and I'm pretty sure that's going to last them a good bit, probably 2 hours if they play that much. And by that time, this farm produced 2 more stacks. So there's that. That's more than enough than we need. I know I said about that about the cow farm, but you know that requires maintenance. It's just there. It's nice, and I'm really happy about this. I covered up the redstone a bit, so people don't actually punch out the wiring. I'm planning on putting this part underground so it'll look nicer, and I'll probably make it look prettier later, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now, because you know, I need things to function rather than looking aesthetically pretty. I'll focus more on that later. So I'm gonna go get started looking for villages, or if I can't find any, I'm gonna go into the nether and probably grab some blaze rods so I can start brewing some potions for converting zombies into villagers. So I'm gonna do that now, and I'll see you guys then. I couldn't find any villages, so what I've been doing is I've been waiting at spawn, and I've been waiting for villager zombies to come so I can convert them. But they only spawn at night, so in the mornings I just run around and see if I can find any other villages. And I ran into this new biome, the Mega Taiga biome, and I didn't actually know that they added in this block. It's called Podzol. It's like another grass block like mycelium, and I think I'm gonna get some and use it because it looks pretty. Looks nice. It looks like soil, so I can probably put those around farms, so it'll actually look like a farmland. And then also little veins of mossy cobblestone spawn here naturally, so I'm excited for that because I really want to use mossy cobblestone in my builds. I can probably use it for pathways and stuff. So instead of a gravel cobblestone pathway, we can probably do a fully cobblestone, mossy, and regular stone pathway, which would be nice. And maybe if I can get some cracked and mossy stone brick, that would make a castle or something look really nice, because it won't look plain and bland if I use all of the same blocks. So I'll gather up some of those. And actually, while I was here, I was also trying to find mine shafts, because in the mine shafts they have chests in there, and in those chests you can find a lot of stuff in there now. You can find sharpness 5 unbreaking books and diamonds and stuff. I don't know if they changed it or not, but so far we've gotten most of our diamonds from chests and mine shafts. So when I was at this lake here, I saw a little light, and I saw some wood. So I went down here to explore this mine shaft, but it turns out that this wood is actually part of a library. So I actually ran into the stronghold, which is nice. Now that we know where it is, we can activate it, but we probably won't do that soon because it takes a lot of ender pearls, and yeah, ender pearls are hard to get for because we don't have the enderman grinder yet. So we have to actually farm them or look for them and kill them, and it's really difficult when you're actually looking for them for some reason. Because in my experience, I find like one or two every hour, and they only drop like 50% of the time. But that's just my experience, and I get really unlucky when I'm trying to look for ender pearls. So there's that. We might not open this for a bit and just leave it. We might just farm or gather all these bookshelves and the stone brick blocks. So I'll do that. And hopefully we get a portal with like 10, maybe 9 pearls in it already. So we don't have to look for that many. But sometimes they actually spawn with 0, and I hope we don't get that unlucky. I'm gonna go explore this place, and I'll see how many that we actually need so we can go ahead and gather those up. Here's our first chest. And chests and strongholds, I hope they have good items as well. We'll see. Oh, 3 diamonds. Usually, you get like apples and seeds and stuff, but yeah, you can see how nice it is now. I got a full chest plate and diamonds from the first one, and we've actually got like 20 diamonds, I think, all from chests and mine shafts, and we've only explored about 2. So I'm gonna light up this place so we can find our way back. And I've actually already written out the coordinates, just 850-300. We went that way. Alright, there's a dead end. Another dead end. Oh, it's another library. I think I left a chest in the other library, but usually those only have books and maps and paper, I think. Let me find out. Chest, there's one. Yeah, there's only books in here. I'll get those. And I'll grab the other chest when I get back. Or go back. Still need to find a portal. I found the portal room, and there's only 3 pearls in here, or eyes in here, so we actually need to go collect 9 more. And I'm not looking forward to that, but it has to be done. And this is actually the last room that I checked, so I ran out of torches, so I just completely disabled the spawner. I still have the what is it called, silverfish spawner here, and I'm gonna save it. I'm not sure what I want to do with it. I might just leave it there. Since there's only 3 in the world, I'm just gonna keep that. And yeah, so I just blocked it all off with nether rack because I don't have any torches to light this place. I should have just left this lava here so it could be a little bit brighter for you guys, but I'm sorry, and I hope you guys can see this well. And I'm gonna go back to spawn to start gathering more villager zombies. And once I finish that, I'll start building the iron farm, and I'll see you guys then. Hey guys, so I'm back at spawn, and and I finally got 2 villagers, and I only need 2 because the design I'm using has enough doors for them to reproduce, and it'll give me about 18 villagers, which is enough for 2 golems at a time. So that should give me enough iron for now. I'm not wanting like a giant farm right now for like 1,000 iron per hour. I'm just looking for a few stacks a day to help me accumulate some iron while I do other stuff for the vault. I will make it bigger later when we need more iron, or when I finished up other projects. So these 2 are enough. I'm gonna wall them off so zombies can't get them. Baby zombies can now go into 1 by 1 blocks, so they can jump through here and get them if this was open. So I'm gonna just leave them blocked off for now. And the design I'm using for the iron farm, I'm gonna link it below. It's just a basic one. It shouldn't use that much material. And I'm gonna make it out of nether brick and sandstone because here we already have some stone brick houses and cobblestone structures, and there's someone over here making a house out of cobblestone as well. So I just want to bring some variety to spawn, and hopefully it'll look good. If not, I can always change out the blocks. It shouldn't be that hard to fix if it looks wrong. So I'm gonna get started on that now, and I'll see you guys when I finish. Hey guys, welcome back. We just updated to the 13W42B snapshot. It kind of messed up our map. Before we had a map here, I didn't show you guys, but it was a bit darker. But now in the snapshot, the map is a bit transparent and it's lighter. So you can see the block behind them, so I had to change these wooden planks to stone. So on the outside it doesn't look too good, but it doesn't matter. Because before, these wooden planks, you can actually see these lines right here through the map. So it made it really weird. So I had to change that up. I might have to find some snow, because you can still see some of the texture of the stone behind it. So there's that. I might just move this completely since we're gonna break down a wall here anyways. And over here, I replaced the iron doors because I didn't know if iron doors counted as doors for villager houses, and I didn't want to mess up the centering of the village for the iron spawn, or the iron farm. So I made these into trapdoors, and once I figure out if iron doors actually affect it, I will replace them or make like a piston door or something. And over here, I showed you a glimpse of it just now. This is the finished iron farm, and it looks okay, but I wish it would look better, or I wish I made it better, because it looks a little, blocky. But on here, there's the pen, and the other pen is on the other side. It's the exact same thing. And each pen, I just put in 2 villagers. So it won't be for another hour or 2 for this thing to start producing iron, and then a little bit more time after that for it to start producing 2 golems at the same time. So I'll just wait for that, and that's fine because that gives me time to work on spawn. And what I want to do right now is I want to start on this little pond I was talking about over here. I'm not gonna worry about the waterfall or lake yet, because I just want to have a pond here that goes down this cave and make a little stream into this iron golem farm. Because I made this a bit lower, I want to put water here and have this sitting in like a middle of a little small puddle, I guess, for now. And that's what I'm gonna do there. Later for the iron farm, I think I'm gonna expand it. I might make probably 10 of these, so 9 more. I'm gonna have 4. I'm gonna make a corner for each, and then 1 in the direct middle. So that'll give enough space for those that 5 golem farm, and then I'm gonna raise it up about 85 blocks. I think is enough. Yeah, 85 blocks up. So it'll be like 4 large pillars, and in the middle I can make like a structure. So it can be like a large factory. I'm not sure how that's gonna look in spawn actually. I might have to change this up. It might not be a city village. It might just be like a giant industrial theme spawn. I'm not exactly sure. I'll think about that later. If this doesn't produce as much iron as I need, then I'll do that. But if it does, then I might just keep this here and just retexture it later. Because this kinda... I know I said I was gonna use nether brick and sandstone to be a little bit different than these houses over here. But it's kinda too different. And I might want to stick with the wood and stone brick theme. So I might do that later if I don't like it. If I get tired of it, I will. I think that's it. I'm gonna start working on the pond here, and I'll see you guys then. Hey guys, I am on a boat here, and the reason why I am is because I am looking for an ice biome, so I can get some ice. What I wanted to do for the pond that spawned is I wanted to get some blocks of ice for the water blocks. I thought that would be faster than getting a water bucket and just, you know, placing it on the sides. It turns out that that is actually a lie, and I was just stupid because I've spent the last hour trying to find an ice biome. I can't even find a desert biome for sand, but that's okay because we have these beach biomes. So yeah, I've come across like tons of these birch and oak forests and even birch taigas and stuff. And I've seen some swamplands, and I finally found a desert. But I still have yet to find an ice biome, and look at this. I am about 3,000 blocks away from spawn, and I've gone out in each direction about 2,000 blocks. And yeah, there's not a place near spawn. Hopefully, I can find some ice here, because I only need like a couple of stacks. And I should be good. And I'll see if I can find that. And there goes my boat. And hopefully I will. Looks like it's just going to be desert. I'm gonna continue looking for ice. And then I can build the pond. I couldn't find a snow biome. So I came back to spawn because I was running out of food. I only have 2 more chicken left. And I came back here to get a map to help me, you know, look, and also to get the map filled out. So I made a map at 1:16 scale, and I forgot that they're bugged. So I can't see anything, and I have no idea what to do. I think I'm just gonna have to resort to using water buckets for this pond. And I'll just look for a biome another day. So I'm gonna get to work on making a path here and filling most of this up. And I'll see you guys then. Hey guys, I just finished digging up the pond and stream. And now I'm just gonna fill it up. And I'm gonna just make a time lapse of that. And after that, I think it's the end of this video. I want to try to keep videos a little short because my last video was about an hour long, an hour and 10 minutes. And I know that's a little bit long, so I want to keep it around 20 minutes now. 20 minutes seems like a good number, 20 to 30 maybe. I might make other videos a little bit longer depending on the content they have. And we didn't do much today, but make that. And I did most of that off camera because I don't really want to show you me building everything. I don't think you guys want to watch that because that can be quite boring at sometimes. So I just skipped that since I already had a tutorial. If there's something that I do build that is original, like this chicken farm, then I will show you. But I might change this up, make it more compact. I might have to. I can probably do away with this and probably make it like behind here, or at least underground. And then I'll dress it up and I'll release another tutorial, I guess, of this. But I'm sure there's others on YouTube that have that. And yeah, I also want to show you that this is already working. I think it started producing iron 2 hours ago, and I already have 62. And I think they're almost at 18 villagers. So it'll start to produce twice as much. So I'll get about um, probably 9 stacks a day at most. Maybe even more. I hope it's at least 9. Because that seems like a good number for me to build this. That's about 2 stacks of hoppers a day. And I need about, let's see, there's around 300 items. And I want, whew, let's go for 4 hoppers. I want to layer it just in case I might need to add more chests. So I'm going to have 4 hoppers per item. So that's about 1200, right? And yeah, 1200 hoppers, which is about 20 stacks. And since this can get me 1 a day, and while we can also mine it, I think we'll have enough for the hoppers in about a week, which is enough time for me to build up spawn. And I'm gonna go ahead and start filling this in, and you guys have a nice night.